Okay, so we've gone through number 1. We used substitution. My answer was 1, 2. We've gone through number 2. I used graphing. My answer was negative 6, 3. We've gone through number 3. We should have used elimination and gotten 1, 1. So this is going to go into whichever equation. I'm going to use the 3x plus 5y equals 8. Remember, always go down to the bottom so that you've got x equals or y equals so that you plug it into the right place. So then I've got 3 times 1 plus 5y equals 8. 3 plus 5y equals 8. Always 5y equals 5. Divide by 5. Number 3. And y equals 1. Okay? Questions? Fantastic. Number 4, what method did you use? Substitution? Good. What did you get for an answer? 6, negative 10. Anybody get a different answer? Do we need to go through this one? Okay. So I'm substituting this in for my y. So my new equation is going to be negative 2x plus 9 times negative 5x plus 20 equals negative 102. So nothing changed except for my substitution there. So now I want to multiply. So I should have got my negative 2x. This is going to give me negative 45x. That's going to give me 180. Negative 102. What am I going to do next? It is negative 47. Yep. Combine your x's. So we get negative 47x plus my 180 equals negative 102. Okay? Have you found your error yet? Subtract 180. What do you get? So I've got negative 47x. That'll 0. And I should get negative 282. Divide by what? Negative 47. And I get what? What? You didn't divide by negative? Yeah. Subtract and then dividing. So I need that to be 1x, right? I need that to be 1x. Because otherwise this will turn out to be negative. Only the 47 will come from the negative. This is a negative 32 divided by the negative 4. Gives you a positive 6. Oops, sorry. So this will cancel because they're the same thing. Kayla, if I do this, this will cancel, but I'll still have this negative 1 here. So I'll still have a negative x. Okay? I need to divide by the exact number. That should give me a positive 6 because both of those are negative. And then when I plug in a positive 6 into into my y equation, I should get negative 10. So did you get a negative 6 here originally? If you divided by a positive 47, then this would have been a negative 6. Then if you plug that into your y, that's not going to work to get negative 10. Sign matters here. If this would have been a -6, that would have been a positive 30, and you would have got 50 for your y. Is that what you had? Okay. So, yeah, be careful not to lose that negative. Any questions? Okay. Number 5, you should have done by graphing. And you should have got 3, 7. Number 6, questions on that? Number 6, you should have done by elimination. I would have eliminated my y's. Why would I eliminate the y's and not the x's? Melvin. They're already opposites. Okay? This is already going to zero out. I'm just going to add this together. Remember, there's a 1 here, so you get 2x equals 16. And you should have got 8 and 4. Questions on that? 9 times out of 10, this is your error right here. You would have just put an x down here and not done 2x. You're adding them together. So your answer here should have been 8, 4. Questions on any of that? Okay, we are going to do our final exam review 2. I'm going to give you 10 minutes. I'd like you to see how far you get in 10 minutes, and then we'll talk about, actually, let's do the left side. So let's do the fair charging, Mr. Hare, and Jerome. Let's do that left side. We'll go through all 3 of those for sure. And then you can do, if you end up having some homework, you'll do the other 3. So, go. All right, number 1. What did you get rid of? A's or C's? A. I would 2. I would multiply this by what? To get rid of C. A. -4. Okay? When you did that, you should have got A equals 700. I'm not going to show you the work. If you don't know how to do it, you need to come in and see me. Okay? So, A equals 700. So then, therefore, C is equal to what? 1,500. So the way that I would write that is A comes first. 700 comma 1,500 is how you would write that. If you change these to x's and y's and you made this your x and this your y, then you would have that flipped. And that's okay. As long as you got these 2 numbers, I'm okay with that. We're going to have x's and y's on the final so that you don't have to question whether or not it's A, what order it goes in. Okay? All right. We didn't do that one. Number 3. What would have been number 3? What's my slope? What's my y-intercept for the first one? What's my m for the first one? Can you guys stop talking, please? Because 1/2. And my y-intercept? 3. What's my slope and my y-intercept for this one? 2. And 0. Very good. So there's nothing being added here, so my y-intercept is 0. You should have graphed that, and if you had graphed that correctly, you will get 2, 4. If you have not done it yet, write this answer down so that you know what the answer is going to be when you do it for homework. And then show me the graph that proves that you have 2, 4. Just giving me an answer isn't going to work. You have to show me the work that proves it. Okay? The third one that I asked you to do, you should have got what? What did you get? What did you use, first of all? Substitute. Most of you guys started with this one, which is fine. What did you get for an answer? 8-4. Okay? Fantastic job, you guys. We will go to those last 3 tomorrow. tomorrow.